like it to be different? How would you like this scenario to be different? Yes.
I think for me, it's the fluidity of the situation. I think parents coming together and talking is a great thing, and it's a good connection, but it's that recognition of, oh, I've talked for 5 or 10 minutes, what's my child doing? Is that the fluidity that the parents feel themselves to move on, to change, because we want them to feel welcome, to connect and talk. So, but yeah, it's creating that sense that it's time to move.
Is there like in the course of your day with them, is there time to allow for some of that to happen, either at the beginning or the end? Is that a possibility? Yeah, that's good. I know when one of the worst groups of people to bring together to do in-service with are counselors. It's true. They never shut up. And you know, it's really frustrating. And you know, what it kind of speaks to you of is that people need time to connect, to you know, chat about what's been going on for them, to network, to get support. And that's true for the moms that come in, for sure. Yeah. Yes?
I think another really big point is we're not just facilitating learning with the children, we're facilitating learning with the parents.
Yes.
So they're coming in to a situation and they're trying to maybe even learn something from another parent or interact about learning and how they interact with kids. So I think we have to really look at it as, you know, the whole experience is a learning experience, whatever that looks like, and how can we engage that and direct that in a positive way.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. Everybody hearing okay? Just need it. This is very fair, I like it. Okay. What else would you like to know before you act? Well, can we add anything to that? Sure.
Well, I think one of the things, the beauty of this program is that we have an opportunity to actually build relationships. And so the first time they come in, try not to be judgmental, as you said, do not use that judgment thing. But as time goes on, we're starting to observe and starting to see and stand back and do this observation of where this is going to build a relationship. And I think from there we can then allow it to blossom from there. And you know, if we're doing it every single week, then we have opportunities with that relationship. Yeah.
Really good point. Yeah. I just want to interject something here. The last few years, I guess, on and off, but more now I'm into it again. I'm really starting to look at, I think psychology learns a lot from other professions and other behavioral things. And I'm really starting to look at things like, how many people here watch The Dog Whisperer? Anybody? Cesar Millan? How about The Horse Whisperer? Monty Roberts? Anybody familiar with that work? Yeah. Now, I think we have a lot to learn from that. And the reason I raise those things is that those people, I think, are so successful at what they do because they've learned to speak the language. They've learned to understand. Like Caesar, you know, when he's describing his youth, he talks about living in Mexico where dogs really aren't pets. They roam around in the streets for the most part. And he spent a great deal of his time observing them and watching how they are with each other. And he really does speak their language. He's quite brilliant in what he does, I believe. And I think people who are really good with horses do the same thing. And I think what I certainly can learn from that is that, I know in The Horse Whisperer, he talks about a concept called join up. And that's what we need to be learning to do, I think, with people. Because if we're going to be successful with people, we've really got to understand what they're about. We've really got, and in order to do that, we need to do lots of watching and listening. And it just reminds me always, what's that saying? There's a reason we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. And because we should really be listening a lot more than we talk. And in our culture, we tend to do the reverse. We talk a lot and we don't listen a lot. So anyway, I just mentioned that. And if anybody's interested in you know, reading more about this, you can go to a website where you actually can watch videos of this Monty Roberts and how he does this join up with horses. And it's www.montyroberts.com, I believe it is. And it's really interesting to just go and watch that. And of course, he's had probably, well, in the hundreds of major companies go to his farm in California to watch this. And actually the CEOs of these companies engage in working with the horses. And out of that comes this dialogue about how you work with people. Because it's really a lot about trust, right? That's what it's really about.